Hello, and welcome to 48 Hour Flip. I'm Renee, and I'm going to show you how I am going to do a refresh on my kitchen in under 48 hours. Let's go. Our kitchen has great bones, but it just doesn't feel like me. I want it to feel like it's more than just for cooking and cleaning. The first thing that I'm going to do is to remove all of the hardware throughout the kitchen. This is so easy to do with just a screwdriver. Here is a great tip for spray painting hardware. I just poke holes in a cardboard box and screw on my hardware. This is a great way to hold my hardware up straight while I spray paint. While the cabinet hardware is drying, I'm going to start working on the island. I am using some craft paper and some frog tape. I be sure to tape off carefully anything that I don't want paint on. Here's a great tip. I use this glass cleaner to clean my woodworking projects first. Not only does it clean it, but it removes just enough of the finish so that the paint sticks well. I am using Dixie Belle paint for the island. It covers really well and leaves very little brush strokes in it. I will do 2 coats of the Dixie Belle paint on the island as the foundation. Here's a great tip. If you lightly mix with some water and brush over it, it removes the brush strokes. For this whitewash, I'm just using regular old wall paint and water. It mixes easily and I don't have to do a finish coat on top. Then using a paintbrush, I just paint it right on top of my paint. I don't have to be too neat and tidy with this because I'm going to be wiping most of it off. This is a fun and easy process. I'm leaving the paint in the corners and around the edges, and I'm also leaving some streaks on the larger areas to add character. Doesn't this hardware look gorgeous? I love the sparkle and the warmth that it adds to the room. And now it's time to tackle the shelves. I remove each one of the shelves with my drill. And using a spackle knife and some spackle, I repair the walls. Once the spackle is dry, I tape off all of my trim and paint the walls. And now it's time for the fun stuff, the accessories. I love vintage anything. This vintage shelf just makes my heart smile. I add vintage artwork above it, and I hang some vintage copper pots below. I put some cute little pots with ferns in the windowsills, and then I add cutting boards and a bit more greenery. To add a little bit more fun and detail, I add a boxwood wreath tied on with a buffalo check bow. Don't these bar stools look so amazing? I'm putting together these little topiaries. I love the topiaries themselves, but I didn't like the bucket that they were in. So I am placing them into a terracotta bucket. And again, I tie on a buffalo check ribbon. I continue to add a little bit of greenery and fun with accessories all around the kitchen. Here is the before and here is the after. Doesn't it look amazing? I love all of the greenery, the sparkle of the hardware, and the faux finish on the island. This remodel turned out so well, it has inspired me to tackle the bathroom next. Look out for my next 48-hour flip.